Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today, we are exploring the 1979 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook in their pocket change, but one that can hide secrets worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars in the right conditions. At first glance, the 1979 penny seems ordinary, a small 1-cent coin with Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, struck by the United States Mint in the late 70s during an era of massive production, but hidden among the billions produced are rare varieties, proof coins, and mint errors that collectors pay a fortune for, making 1979 one of those years every collector should check carefully. The 1979 penny was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, which used no mint mark; Denver, which used the D mint mark; and San Francisco, which produced the S proof coins. The Philadelphia and Denver mints each produced over 4 billion pennies that year, meaning that in worn, circulated condition, these coins are just worth 1 cent. But that huge mintage also means that finding top condition coins free of scratches, spots, and wear is very difficult. And it is these perfect gems that sell for serious premiums. Collectors building registry sets will pay thousands of dollars for the finest known 1979 pennies. 1979 penny graded MS67 red has sold for over $1,000 at auction, while MS68 examples can reach $10,000 or more. These are rare because the vast majority of coins from circulation show mark spots or discoloration. Coins with full blazing red luster and pristine surfaces are extremely difficult to find, and those are the coins that bring record prices in the market. The San Francisco proof coins from 1979 also hold value. These coins were struck with specially prepared dies and polished planchets to create mirror-like fields and frosted designs. The most valuable are the deep cameo proofs with perfect grades. A 1979 S proof in PR 70 deep cameo can sell for $3,000 to $5,000. Collectors chase these flawless examples because they are the very best quality available from the mint, but the real treasures of the 1979 penny come from the mint errors and varieties that slipped out of the mint unnoticed. These are the coins that can transform an ordinary cent into a life-changing discovery. One of the most valuable types is the wrong-planchet error, when a 1979 penny design is struck on a blank mint for another coin, such as a dime planchet or even a foreign coin planchet. Examples of these have sold for $10,000 to $50,000 depending on grade and rarity. But the ultimate jackpot would be a 1979 penny struck on a leftover silver planchet. If such a coin exists, it could easily sell for over $1 million at auction, because transitional silver planchet errors are among the rarest and most desirable modern U.S. coins. Another highly collectible error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly centered in the press and part of the design is missing. A small off-center strike may only be worth a few dollars, but dramatic examples, 50% off-center or more with the date still visible, can sell for thousands of dollars in mint state. Collectors love these dramatic off-center pennies from the 70s, and they always bring strong bids at auctions. Double-struck 1979 pennies are another spectacular category, when the coin is struck twice by the dies and the second strike is misaligned. The result is a dramatic doubled image across the coin. These errors can be worth thousands of dollars, with the most dramatic double strikes climbing into the tens of thousands. If a perfectly dramatic 1979 double-struck penny were found in gem condition, it could reach six-figure territory. With the right buyer, broadstrike errors are also known for 1979 pennies when the retaining collar fails during striking and the coin expands outward without forming a rim. Broadstruck pennies appear larger and flatter, and while some are worth only a few $100s in high grade, the most dramatic broadstrikes can sell for several thousand. Another error type is the clipped planchet error. This occurs when the blank metal disc is miscut before striking, creating a curved or straight missing section from the coin. These coins are fascinating to collectors, and depending on size and condition, can be worth from $50 up to several thousand, especially if the clip is dramatic or multiple clips appear on the same coin. Let's also talk about varieties. While 1979 does not have a famous major double die like 1955 or 1969's, there are still minor double dies and repunched mint marks that collectors hunt for. Doubling can sometimes be seen on the date or the lettering of Liberty or I in God We Trust, while not as valuable as the legendary doubled dies. Dramatic examples certified by PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds to thousands in high grade. A major repunched mint mark from the Denver Mint in 1979 could bring similar premiums because die variety specialists pay strong money for these. The proof coins from San Francisco also have a famous variety, the 1979 S Type 1 and Type 2 mint mark. The Type 1 has a blob-like mint mark, while the Type 2 shows a clear, well-defined S. This variety is highly collectible, with the Type 2 proofs commanding strong premiums in PR 69 and PR 70 deep cameo. These coins can sell for several $1,000s and are must-haves for serious Lincoln cent collectors. The 1979 penny also has importance in numismatic history because it was part of the final years before the major composition change in 1982 when the U.S. Mint shifted from bronze pennies made of 95% copper to copper-plated zinc pennies. Because of rising copper prices, each 1979 penny weighs 3.11 grams and is made of copper alloy. This adds collector appeal because many prefer the heavy all-copper cents to the lighter zinc versions that came later. In terms of auction records, 1979 pennies have already proven their potential. High-grade circulation strikes have sold for over $10,000, flawless proofs have sold for over $5,000, and dramatic mint errors have sold for tens of thousands. But the ultimate discovery has yet to be made: if a unique transitional planchet error from 1979 surfaced, or a spectacular double-denomination error where a penny design was struck over a dime or quarter. That coin could easily sell for well over $1 million. Because of its rarity and the intense demand among error specialists, this is why every collector, and even casual treasure hunter, should always examine their 1979 pennies carefully. Look for blazing red uncirculated coins. Look for off-centers, doubled strikes, wrong planchets, and proof coins with clear Type 2 mint marks. Any of these could be hiding in a collection, a coin jar, or even pocket change, and could be worth a fortune. So, remember, while most 1979 pennies are just 1 cent, the rarest varieties and mint errors can bring thousands, tens of thousands, and even millions of dollars at auction. The 1979 penny is a perfect example of how a common coin can turn into a rare treasure if you know what to look for. Always check your change, always examine your coins carefully, and never assume a penny is worthless, because you just might be holding one of the world's rarest pennies from 1979.